When you want to tell a contained story in comic book format, you put it in a limited series, a series that is designed to run for a set amount of issues. That's why Marvel's first limited series was designed to be released alongside the 1980 Olympics as a special event series. Then the US pulled out of the Olympics and the story got reworked into what is basically an advertisement. Sort of. Contest of Champions is a 3-issue miniseries released in 1982 that sees all of Marvel's heroes gathered together to be used in a contest between the Grandmaster and the Unknown. The two pick teams of 12 heroes, split them up into groups of 3, then send them out to collect 4 pieces of the Globe of Life. Whoever has the most pieces wins, letting either the Grandmaster resurrect his dead brother, the Collector, or let the Unknown kill him. That's how the first issue ends, by the way. It's literally just heroes getting abducted, gathered together, and talking briefly before we never see most of them again. I want to bring particular attention to Beast, who challenges the Avengers to a game of Keep Away at the beginning of the first issue. He keeps showing up and is not even chosen. Why did the series open like this? Anyway, you may not recognize many of the challengers. That's because 6 of the 24 were created for this series, and 3 more have a handful of appearances each. That's 9 characters that are basically throwaways. They're all also from different countries and very directly reference that country, like the Irish Shamrock having luck powers, and the Chinese Collective Man being a collective in a single body, because China is communist. A bunch of other characters represent countries too, actually. This is due to the original Olympics theming, but with that aspect of the story removed from the final product, it's really weird. If you know that you're not doing an Olympics book anymore, you can take out the Olympics characters. In theory, this book should have a bunch of fun interactions between existing heroes, but it doesn't. There are a few, Daredevil and Iron Fist fight in issue 2, and Wolverine fights Black Panther in issue 3, but it's really not a focus like it probably should be. Let's look at the actual contest, though. These are the competitors for the first round from issue 2. Aside from the aforementioned Daredevil Iron Fist fight, which doesn't have anything interesting aside from Daredevil not respecting the pre-fight bow, we get Darkseid vs. Sunfire, which is not a pairing anybody asked for, and Invisible Woman vs. the new Talisman, who can mess with people's minds. Invisible Woman can fight it thanks to her shield, but it doesn't matter because Daredevil gets the piece. Point 1 for the Grandmaster. The second round has these guys, and is trying to do something with, like, discrimination or something. Arabian Knight hates Sabra because she's a Jewish woman, and Sabra hates him because he's an Arab and also a man. Defensor is a little overprotective of She-Hulk, but she does not take it well. The only interesting fight is She-Hulk vs. Iron Man, but Iron Man wins in a single blow somehow? Point 1 for the Unknown. The third round has these guys, and is easily the best. The Angel Peregrine fight is a good showcase of both their skills, and the Wolverine Black Panther fight actually showcases their personalities. The Thing also has a good moment where he tells Wolverine to not brutalize Panther because they're friends, even though Thing and Panther are on opposite teams at the moment. Thing gets the piece, marking point 2 for Grandmaster. The fourth round has these guys, and is relatively uninteresting except for the end. Shamrock and Storm are on the Unknown's team, they state this multiple times, and yet when Shamrock's luck powers net her the final piece, the point goes to the Grandmaster for some reason. Seriously, the comic never explains this. I'm pretty sure it's an actual error. You can maybe say like, oh, Shamrock is so lucky that the point went to the Grandmaster because it's better for Earth somehow. But that's really stretching it. It's clearly just an error. I do wonder what would happen if the two teams tied though. Would the Grandmaster just lose because he's challenging the Unknown? Would there be a tiebreaker? Would they just have settled in 5 rounds from the start if editorial didn't decide that it should be 2 rounds per issue? Probably, maybe, yes. Anyway, Talisman and Invisible Woman reveal that the Unknown is actually Death, and in order for the Grandmaster to bring his brother back to life, he must give his own. He does, so Collector leaves with Death, not happy about his brother's sacrifice. All the heroes are then sent back home, and Beast is like, technically I won our game of Keep Away from earlier, but I don't want to play games anymore. Very funny, but why did this book even start with you? Why not someone who's actually relevant, like Invisible Woman? So yeah, that's Marvel's first ever limited series. It worked somehow because they made plenty more, but this is a very weird series that does not live up to any of its limitless potential. I've been Raventry, and thanks for watching.